welcome to Mollie's Motif. This is Emily, and today I am excited to be a guest designer over at Craftin Divas. I love that challenge blog, and I was really excited for the opportunity to be a guest designer over there. So the theme is anything goes, and I'm going to be putting together a birthday card. So I'll just go through what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using an image from the Sweethearts Cartridge, and yes, this is more of a wedding and Valentine's cartridge, but there's an awesome present gift cut on this cartridge. I love it. It's on page 54, and it's just this. There's two different gifts. There's kind of a flat long and then a tall present cut. And so this is the image that I'm using, and I've cut it at 2.5 inches, and I will show you. This is how it turned out, and I love it. I think it's just the funnest cut. And, you know, they have a lot of definition lines in this cut, which you could easily ink up to define a little bit better. But I loved this paper so much that I didn't really want to ink it up too much. So I just kept it plain, and then I cut the layer, and there's just, it's super simple cut. It's just your base cut and then your layer, and that's it. So you just have the two cuts. And then I also did cut a shadow. There's the shadow and blackout feature on this cartridge, but they have other great features. There's tags and cards and envelopes. A lot of fun features on the Sweethearts cartridge, but this is the image I'm going to be using, just this fun present. And all the paper that I'm using for my card is coming from this Fancy Pants Park Bench paper pack that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. It was 50% off, and so I hadn't seen this one before, and I loved it. These colors are so fun. This blue and yellow and black and the gray. Super cute. Look at that measuring tape paper. Chevron, flowers, there's polka dots. Just, that's awesome. I love that one. So anyway, this is a great find. I was happy to pick that one up. And then I'll just go through how my card is going to go. I just have a standard A2 size card just on some white cardstock. So just your basic starting point. And then here's some of that paper. I love it. It's so pretty. Those flowers and the polka dots in the background. These colors together are so fun. So there is my base mat, and then I have a secondary mat that I just cut out some blue cardstock, and I went ahead and embossed it, if you can see the embossing a little bit, and I used the embossing folder curl ribbon from Hobby Lobby, the paper studio. This was a really fun one. It's similar to Divine Swirls from Cuttlebug, but a little bit different. So that will be my second mat. Just goes straight down on the base mat. And then I cut a 3-inch circle from George, just out of some of that chevron paper, and that's just going to go down in the corner like this. And then my image, my cut, the present, is just going to go in the other corner, something like this. So that's just kind of how I'm going to position that. And then for as far as my sentiment, I just cut a piece of some of the plain yellow paper from that paper pack. Just cut a strip. I'm going to put it across the top there. And my sentiment is from Craftin Desert Divas, the Say It Big stamp set that they have. And I only have part of that stamp set, but this is an awesome stamp set from Tara over at Craftin Desert Divas. And I just used the Happy Birthday and stamped it with slate ink from Close to My Heart. And that is how that turned out. I think it's pretty cute. I really like that font. And then I'm going to put some enamel dots. I picked these up from Michael's. They're from Recollections. And I'll probably just put, I haven't decided where I'm going to, I know I'm going to have one over here. I don't know if I'm going to put another one over there for balance, or maybe just two over here. I haven't figured that out. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the white ones. I thought about the black. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But it's going to, it'll go up in the top, something over here. So anyway, this is super easy card that I'm putting together. I'll go ahead and finish this up. I'll work on the inside, and then I'll come back and show you how it all turned out. Okay, so I got my card put together. I did decide to add a shadow piece on my circle. I thought that there needed to be a little bit more black incorporated into the card. And so I went ahead and cut a shadow for the circle. And I think it defines it a little bit better. So I just went ahead and tacked everything down straight onto the card with my ATG gun. I did pop up my little present with some foam tape, so there's a little bit of dimension there. And then I did go ahead and decide to put 2 enamel dots of 2 different sizes just up on the side here, and I think that gives it a good balance. So that is how the front turned out. On the inside, again, I just keep things very simple nowadays. I just took a piece of the scrap from the base mat on the front and just added that to the top, and then I stamped "Have a Happy You Day." And I love that stamp, and it comes from Mary over at CardzTV. It comes from her This and That stamp set, which I love. This is one of my favorite stamp sets because there's just some fun, really fun sentiments on here. So that's where this comes from, and again, I went ahead and stamped that with Close to My Heart slate ink. So super easy, and there's plenty of room to write a little message to who you give it to, and I just think it turned out really clean and really simple. So this is what I have come up with for the challenge that is starting over at Craftin Divas. Again, I'm a guest designer over there this week, and I'm just really thrilled to be able to be a part of that challenge blog because I really enjoy that challenge blog. So go over there and check that out, and check out the other projects from the design team. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. I'd appreciate any comments or feedback that you'd have for me. You can always check out my blog. It's mollymugsblog.blogspot.com, and we will catch you next time.